Sickness is often a precursor to death. Jesus cured the sick as a countersign. In the reign of God, there will be neither illness nor dying. By taking death upon himself on the cross, Jesus cured the one incurable reality that haunts the human dream: mortality. Good morning and welcome back. God has been gracious to us and granted us another day. Meditation for today is from Monsignor Lorenzo Albacete, who was a theologian and former scientist. He passed away in 2014. Freedom is the capacity for perfection, but we know very well that nothing ever satisfies us in such a way that we'll never desire more or something else. This will be so no matter how long we live. Our hearts desire a fulfillment that this life cannot provide. That is what we mean when we talk about the infinite or the eternal. Eternal doesn't mean time that doesn't end. It designates something that is simply not time as we know it. Infinity doesn't mean what it means in mathematics. It means something of an entirely different quality than what is available now. Something absolutely, perfectly fulfilling. Filling up my entire capacity for it, and thus making me feel fully free. Freedom, therefore, is my capacity for the infinite, for the eternal. As a result, my freedom is enhanced by those particular choices that truly move me closer to the infinite, and it is diminished by those choices that move me away from it. The problem, of course, is that the path that leads me to infinity does not always appear as the most attractive. The most attractive, in this case, will not correspond to what my heart really desires. So we need to turn to our deepest convictions, tested by reason and born by our experience of the events that awakened in us the desire for infinity and a passion for our ultimate destiny. For us, of course, this is the memory sustained in the sacramental life of the Church, the memory of Christ, who is the revelation of our destiny, celebrated in the sacred liturgy and expressed in the doctrine of the faith. This is how the experience of the Church becomes the custodian of our freedom. Sisters and brothers, I think you've heard me mention before about how if we could have had everything in the world, all of the money that our hearts desire, and we could own everything that we ever wanted, there would come a time that we would sit down and then ask ourselves, then what? Now what? What are you to do once you surround yourself with everything your heart desires? There would always be something more. That one thing that you could never grasp or buy with money. Judas criticized the ointment that was poured on Jesus' head and feet was worth 300 silver pieces. Yet he sold the King of the universe for only 30. It is often said that Judas knew the price of everything and the value of nothing. And as we continue on our journey this day, let us look for the value in people. We set our mind and our heart on eternal things, not on worldly things. May God bless you, sisters and brothers, in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, and may He remain with you always. May there be peace on earth, and if God should be pleased, may we meet again soon.